I can't wait for the election results in Arizona after the midterm elections. It is the hottest and most important state to me of all, and it will give us a clear understanding of sort of where Americans are in their thinking of politics. Now, Arizona is a purple state. It's divided between Democrats and Republicans. Let me introduce you to the cast of characters in this play. On the Senate side, one of the two Senate seats is up for re-election. The incumbent is Democrat Mark Kelly, former NASA astronaut. On the Republican side, we have Blake Masters. He's a brand new candidate, never run for office before. On the governor's side, and by the way, the conservative Republican governor, Doug Ducey, he can't run again because of term limits, so he's out. So the two ladies, white ladies running for governor, by the way, they're the exact same age. I love that. They were both born in 1969. So on the Democrat side, you have Katie Hobbs. Republican side, Kari Lake. Now, I went to their websites, and I'm going to use their office as the example for this whole thing of why Arizona is so important. I Googled Katie Hobbs, first half of the top of the page, her campaign website came up. I read about her and all her issue stuff. Then I went in and typed in Kari Lake in the Google search bar. Here is an example, by the way, of how Google rigs an election and how they want to steal an election for a Democrat candidate, use their power in whatever way they can. So I typed in Kari Lake, the Republican. Her campaign website did not come up in the first 3 pages. I was just laughing at that. So I went to the address bar. I typed in karilake.com, and there it was. So I read through her stuff. Now, there's 2 things that makes Arizona so important. One is just what I call the Trump endorsement factor. This was extremely important in the Republican primaries. Will it be in the general election? I don't know. And Trump endorsed both Lake and Masters in the Arizona election races. And here's the reality. There are people, including Republicans, that hate Trump so bad, they will vote for anybody else rather than the one he endorsed. So we'll see how that turns out. The second big thing in Arizona are 2 key issues that are dominant, that are highlighted there more than practically anywhere. One is inflation. Again, I went to Hobbs, the Democrats' website. She doesn't even mention the word inflation in all of her economic stuff. In Lake's website, the Republican, the very first sentence under the issues of economy, she says Arizona has the highest inflation of any state in the United States. So believe me, Arizonans, they are feeling the pain of inflation. And there are stark differences in what they are proposing to do. Same thing with the second issue that's huge in Arizona, which is illegal immigration. I mean, they're on the southern border, so it's important. You got this big influx of people coming across. Again, in Hobbs' website, in the very first paragraph, she uses a phrase that I just hate. What we need is comprehensive immigration reform. That word comprehensive is the black hole of politics. Anyway, I don't blame her for that. Republicans use it too. Over on Lake's website, under immigration, OMG, holy Toledo, I was stunned. Again, I didn't know her. But listen, she is the most dynamic anti-illegal immigration candidate I have ever read or heard from. So it's going to be interesting. Plus, both these races are within the margin of errors right now, but I can't wait to see what happens.